Julia, you've got to be kidding me. That was unbelievably rude of you.
Huh? What's this about, Penelope?
When I was heading home earlier, I passed by you in my car, but you didn't even bother to say hello and just drove right past me.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice you.
Whatever. You ignored me on purpose.
I really didn't see you.
And what were you even doing near my place?
I was visiting your parents.
What? What were you doing at our house?
I was discussing the wedding plans with your dad and mom.
The wedding? Are you seriously planning to marry Steve?
Yes, I am.
No. I'm not okay with this.
But I've already gotten your parents' blessing.
If I, as his sister, don't approve, then it's not happening. You're planning the wedding without my approval when I don't even accept the marriage itself.
You're the only one saying that. Steve, your dad, and your mom are all looking forward to the wedding.
I just don't get why Steve would want to marry a woman like you.
If you're going to be so openly possessive, it's almost refreshing.
Possessive? What are you talking about? Steve and I have a big age gap, so I've always protected him. And now I don't want him taken away by some random person.
I understand how you feel, but Steve is an adult now. We're grateful for everything you've done for him. But can't you respect his wishes at this point?
What do you mean by at this point? Steve is still young. And that's exactly why I need to choose his partner carefully. And you are not fit to be his wife.
Why do you dislike me so much?
I dislike any woman who tries to get close to my brother. You're just one of them.
In that case, Steve will never be able to get married.
He doesn't need to get married. As long as he has me, that's enough.
But that doesn't seem like you're really thinking about Steve's happiness.
Oh, I'm thinking about Steve's happiness more than anyone else. I've practically been his mother. Both our parents were always busy, so I took care of his meals, played with him, and even helped him with his homework ever since he was little. In other words, I'm the one who raised him. There's no way I'm letting him get married without my approval.
But Steve said he wanted to marry me.
That's a lie. You must have tricked him.
No, that's not true.
He works at a big company and makes a lot of money. So you must have approached him for his money, right?
That's not the reason I got close to him. Steve and I go way back. We've been together since we were in school. I want to get along with you as part of the family too.
I have no intention of getting along with you.
I see. But since the wedding is already set, we'll be inviting you to the ceremony.
There's no way I'm going to that wedding.
I understand you're upset about your beloved brother getting married, but you really need to let him go at this point. Oh, and we need to decide on the menu for the reception soon. I've heard you don't have any allergies. Is that right? Also, will you be coming with your parents?
I told you I'm not going to the wedding.
Really? Are you sure you're going to skip it?
Of course I'm not going. Let people whisper and spread rumors among the relatives about a wedding that the groom's sister didn't attend.
Your open hostility is almost amusing at this point.
What? Are you mocking me?
All right, I'll be blunt then. I have a feeling you're the one everyone's going to be talking about behind your back.
And why is that?
Well, if your mom and dad were absent, I can understand some whispering, but no one's going to gossip about you missing the wedding.
Did you just say no one?
That's right, isn't it? You openly admit you're obsessed with your brother. And you even told your cousin the other day that you won't approve of him marrying a woman like me and that you're boycotting the wedding. She was laughing at you behind your back.
How do you know about that?
It seems your cousin called Steve, feeling sorry for him. I got to speak with her too, and she sympathized with me as well.
Why is everyone siding with you? You're just a little younger than me.
I'm 8 years younger, actually.
Stop bragging about being younger.
You're the one who brought it up.
How did you turn out so rude? I'd like to see what kind of parents raised you.
Please, come to the wedding then. You can see not just my parents, but also my grandparents.
I told you, I'm not going to the wedding. I don't want to see you in some shabby dress.
That's too bad. Steve's white tuxedo is going to look amazing.
Of course! He's always looked good in anything he wears. I'm the one who refined his fashion sense after all.
Oh, you mean as a bad example? Steve told me all about that.
A bad example? What do you mean by that?
Oh, Steve mentioned that your fashion sense was so disastrous that he felt the need to learn how to dress properly by studying magazines. That's what he told me. Did I get something wrong?
Did he really say that? Steve thought that about me? I always thought I was stylish and ahead of the trends.
Well, in a way, you were ahead of the trends. Wearing a pink t-shirt with a sparkly cardigan, pairing it with animal print leggings for some reason, and then adding platform boots on top of that.
What's wrong with that?
Well, everyone's free to wear what they like, but Steve did say he used you as a bad example and focused on a simple and elegant style.
What? I always thought Steve looked up to me.
Well, in some ways, he probably did look up to you.
Anyway, I'm not attending the wedding. Absolutely not.
I see. I understand. We really wanted you to see us on our special day, but that's too bad.
Special day? You're exaggerating. It's probably just a cheap dress anyway.
No, it's really cute. Do you want to see some photos from our pre-wedding shoot?
No, thanks. I don't want to see you in a dress. Just send me an album with solo shots of Steve.
You'll have to discuss that with Steve. Anyway, I need to go now. We're heading to the wedding venue.
Wait a minute. You're going to the wedding venue?
Yes, we have a meeting with a planner.
No. You need to cancel the wedding. Call off the whole thing right now.
That's impossible. Oh, I'll make sure to tell the planner that you won't be attending.
I'm not approving this wedding.
I got that part. No need to repeat it. Well, I'll be going now.
Jesus Christ, what a cheeky woman. I'm not letting Steve go to someone like you. Just you wait.
Hey, Penelope, I have a quick question for you.
What? You're so annoying. I really don't want to hear your voice.
Then how about on WhatsApp? Is it true that you came to the house?
Yes, I did.
Why did you come over?
I wanted to see Steve. It was nice to finally have some time to talk with him. It's just the two of us.
You planned your visit when I wasn't home, didn't you?
Of course. I have no business with you, and I certainly don't want to see your face.
Is that so? By the way, did you go into the study?
The study?
Yes. The wedding dress I had stored in the study is missing. It was definitely there before I left. I heard you were the only one who came over while I was out today. Where did you put the dress, Penelope?
I don't know anything about a dress.
You're not telling the truth. So was it a robber? What should I do? The wedding is next week. But if it was a thief, how did they get into the house? Every room was securely locked, and there was no way to get it from the house.
Who knows? Maybe you just didn't secure it well enough.
That can't be. Could it be that you took it out of spite?
Of course not. A big dress like that would just be a hassle to carry around. Besides, it's just a common mermaid dress. You can buy another one just like it with your own money.
I can't just buy another one. What am I going to do? It was my favorite dress, and I was so looking forward to wearing it at the wedding.
It's just a cheap dress, so maybe it's for the best. At least you won't embarrass yourself.
Wait a minute. How do you know my wedding dress is a mermaid style?
What?
I didn't show you any of the pre-wedding photos, did I? So how do you know it's a mermaid dress?
Well, Steve showed me.
Steve says he never took you to the study.
I mean, Steve mentioned it in conversation. He said you look great in a mermaid dress, that's all.
Steve says he never told anyone what kind of dress I'd be wearing.
Gosh, you just don't trust me, do you?
Of course I don't. You're the only one who could have taken the dress.
Then show me some proof. If I had taken the dress, Steve would have noticed when I left, right? Do you have any proof that I carried the wedding dress out? You didn't see me carrying any large luggage, did you?
You're right. It would be strange if Steve didn't notice anything. Well, since this is quite a serious matter, I'll call the police to investigate.
The police? Why would you call the police?
Isn't it obvious? You said you didn't know anything about the dress, but it was definitely there this morning before I left. So the only thing to do is ask the police to help figure this out, right?
But only the dress is missing, nothing else, right?
Even so, if there's a way for someone to break in, we need to reconsider our home security.
It's not that big of a deal. It's just one dress. It was a cheap one anyway, so what's the big deal? Maybe it's a sign from God telling you two that it's too early to get married. You should just take it as divine intervention and give up on the dress.
I don't believe in things like that.
What? You're going to vow in front of God and you're saying that? How blasphemous!
I'm not vowing to God, but to everyone who attends. And most importantly, to myself and Steve. I don't believe in things I can't see.
Oh my! How hopeless you are!
Maybe so, but Steve says he loves that I'm practical. Anyway, I need to call the police, so I'll be going now. If you remember seeing anyone suspicious, please let me know.
Wait, don't call the police.
Why not?
Don't blow this out of proportion. I'm the one who threw it away.
Excuse me? I never thought you'd go that far, even if you hated me.
I just wanted to stop the wedding. I couldn't stand the thought of you going ahead with everything while ignoring me.
No wonder something felt off. Steve thought it was strange when you suddenly said you wanted to come over to talk. When he asked you why, you told him that you decided you wanted to attend the wedding after all and needed to talk. So basically, you lied to Steve to get into the house.
A lie to get in is such an unpleasant way to put it.
How did you manage to take the dress? It's so bulky.
While Steve was in the bathroom, I noticed the study window facing the back alley. So I sneaked into the study, took the dress off the hanger, opened the window just a little, and threw it outside.
You threw it at the window? How dare you?
If I had taken it out the front door, it would have been too obvious. Steve would have noticed. Since the dress was bulky, I made sure to only open the window slightly and threw it out quickly so the fabric wouldn't catch the wind. Seeing the dress land in the mud made me feel so satisfied. Like, serves you right.
So how did you dispose of it after that?
After I threw it out the window, I talked with Steve for a bit, then pretended to leave and circled around to the back alley. The dress was there, so I stuffed it into a black garbage bag I brought with me and took it to the trash collection point near my place.
You went through all that trouble? Where exactly did you throw it away? Tell me the location.
At the trash collection point near my place.
I'm going to get it right now.
It's useless now. The trash is always collected around midday, so it's probably been picked up by now. By now, it's likely been incinerated along with the rest of the trash.
No way.
You're making too big of a deal out of losing a wedding dress. It was a cheap dress, so it's not a big problem. But still, without a dress, your wedding's going to look pretty shabby, isn't it? No matter how fancy you try to be, without a wedding dress, people won't even be able to tell if you're the bride or just a guest.
You're going to compensate me for this.
What?
Of course, you're going to compensate me. You're the one who threw it away.
What are you talking about? It was just a cheap dress. You can just buy another one.
That dress was $50,000.
What? $50,000? Are you sure you don't mean $5,000?
There's no way it could be $5,000. Steve asked a wedding dress designer he knows to make it custom for me.
Custom made? And Steve did that?
He knew I'd been dreaming about a wedding dress since before we were engaged, so he saved up his bonuses to buy it for me. And now it's been thrown away before I even got to wear it.
I didn't hear anything about Steve buying you a dress.
He probably kept it a secret because he knew you'd get upset and might do something crazy.
No way! What am I going to do?
Well, you're going to pay for the dress, of course.
I can't afford to pay $50,000.
Hating your brother's fiancé is one thing, but this is too much. I can't overlook this anymore, so I'm filing a police report and showing all of our WhatsApp messages to Steve.
No, please don't. What if he ends up hating me?
So you knew you were doing something that could make him hate you. I'll also be telling your parents about this.
What?
Let's see if they're still down to let you stay at their home. Oh, but since you'll be dealing with the police, maybe you won't need to worry about that.
Wait, I'm your sister-in-law. You wouldn't really file a police report or tell Mom and Dad, right?
You've hated me all this time, but now you want to rely on me?
Wait, did you already tell him? I just got a message from Mom saying to come home immediately to discuss the situation.
Steve reached out to them. After we go to the police with Steve, we'll be coming over, so be prepared.
Wait, I didn't think it would come to this. If I had known Steve bought that dress, I wouldn't have thrown it away. And I had no idea it cost $50,000.
It doesn't matter how much it costs. Throwing away someone else's belongings without permission is incredibly irresponsible. And by the way, Steve doesn't belong to you. Well, you're probably going to be cut off now, so the relationship will end anyway.
No! I don't want to be cut off! Don't take Steve away from me!
This is all the result of your own actions. Please reflect on that and try to live a decent life on your own.
On my own? Wait, are you all really going to abandon me? I don't want that.
In that case, please hurry back home. We'll be over later. Also, from now on, Steve will handle things, so I'm going to block you.
Wait, please. I'll apologize. Just don't abandon me. Aria! I won't do anything like that again. Please, forgive me.
After that, I filed a police report and went to Steve's parents' house with him. We spotted Penelope over there, tears streaming down her face and her head hanging down. It seemed she had just been severely scolded by their parents. But then Steve tore into her as well. She ended up in tears, pleading with us for forgiveness. Of course, we didn't forgive her. We made her promise to compensate for the dress before cutting ties with her. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to wear the custom-made dress, but thanks to the kindness of the wedding venue, I was able to borrow a mermaid-style dress, and we successfully held our wedding.
Hey, Shelley. Is it true that you are going on an overseas trip for the long holiday next month? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to Australia for a week with Terry. Oh dear. This is unacceptable. Excuse me, is there a problem? I must say there is. When there's a long holiday, you're supposed to go visit your relatives. Helping out around the house and whatnot is pretty common sense. What made you think you can just take off like that? I'm not sure what to say, but we are thinking about trying to have a baby in the next year or so. If we have a child, we won't be able to travel. We were thinking of taking a relaxing trip, just the two of us, while we still can. Simply put, that's what we were thinking. How many years have you been married to our son? What? 3 years? You've only been married for 3 years and you've already stopped being a wife. You're pretty insensitive, aren't you? Excuse me? What do you mean? You refuse to live with us, your husband's parents. As the eldest son's wife, usually, you would think you would help with the family business. But you continue to work. As a member of my family, this is a very sad situation. At the very least, I would think that you would try to devote yourself a little more to the family. You know what? Don't you realize that Terry doesn't like that out-of-date thinking? Excuse me? To begin with, it was Terry who suggested that we travel abroad together. What? It was originally Terry who was opposed to living together. It was also Terry who agreed to continue to let me work after marriage. We visit you every Christmas, and you pester me about cleaning and cooking and so on. You go on and on about how to run this family store, which I have no intention of taking over. Terry said we should spend the holidays relaxing and not thinking about any problems. Do you know what this means? What's that? You're lying. Terry would never say such a thing. He's our adorable son. What is so out of date of my way of thinking? Terry is the eldest son in our family, and we have trained him well. He will take over his father's store, and his wife will be a good family member and help him with the housework and the store. There's no way Terry can't understand that it's the right thing to do. You keep talking nonsense. Well then, why don't you ask Terry yourself? He's busy with work. It would be a nuisance if I contacted him about something like this. I'm busy with work too. I'm still on a business trip. Huh? You're a woman and you go off on a business trip neglecting your home? Nowadays, going on a business trip has nothing to do with being a man or a woman. I have an early start tomorrow morning, so if you'll excuse me now. Hey, wait a minute. I haven't finished talking yet. Oh, this is unbelievable. That's why I was against this marriage. You're a woman busy with work? A woman is supposed to stay at home and support her husband. That is the traditional role of a woman. Besides, you are the eldest son's wife and we have the store. You need to be part of the family even more so. Terry's childhood friend, Emily, is the most suitable wife for our family. Emily knows Terry very well, and they understand each other. I wish Terry would just divorce you and marry Emily. Hi, it's Terry. Emily? If it's Terry, I'm sorry to say he won't be back here for the holidays. His mean wife has persuaded him to go on an overseas trip. That wife doesn't seem to care about her in-laws' family business. She doesn't even come home to help out at the store over the holidays. And she doesn't even know what she's doing as a wife. If only a kind and sensible girl like you were in the family. That's not what I'm calling about. Terry was rushed to the hospital by ambulance. Huh? What in the world happened? At the intersection in front of the bus terminal, I saw Terry get hit by a car that ran a red light. What did you say? There were other injured people involved, and they were taken away in 2 ambulances. I rode in the ambulance with Terry to the hospital. The doctors say he's in critical condition. You guys need to come here right now. What hospital is Terry in? The Springfield City Hospital. I understand. I'll be right there. Shelley, Terry was hit by a car and he's in the hospital. Where the hell are you? When are you coming to the hospital? My son's in the hospital and you haven't come once. Who the hell do you think you are? No, this is what I need to say to you. Your own husband is in the hospital. I can't believe that his wife wouldn't even come to see him. No matter how many times I call you, there's no response. Emily's been taking care of him instead of you. You're an irresponsible woman. How can you neglect a family member who has been in an accident? You can't do what you should do as a wife or even as a human being to come visit him? Don't tell me you're leaving your injured husband behind and going on an overseas trip by yourself. I've talked this over with my husband. We believe Emily would make a more suitable wife for Terry.
Good evening. About Terry, he's able to walk with crutches now. If all goes well, he'll be able to leave the hospital next month.
That's good to hear. It's all thanks to you, Emily.
I just did what I had to do.
But I'm really sorry you had to take care of Terry. It was the holidays and everything, and you had to spend it going to the hospital. My husband and I operate business with just a few part-timers. We wouldn't have been able to close the shop. It was a busy time of the year during a major holiday weekend. At least, it would have been nice if the hospital was within easy commuting distance, but Springfield is too far away.
Don't worry about it. I was just happy to be able to take care of my beloved Terry.
Yeah, that's great. You're really a good girl. Completely the opposite of that wife of his, Shelley.
Apparently, she hasn't even come to the hospital once yet.
Oh, I haven't heard from her yet. I still can't get in touch with her. Her parents are already gone, and since I can't reach her, it's hard to find out what's going on. But she's Terry's wife, so she must have at least been informed of the accident. And she's been ignoring my calls for a week. I wonder where in the world she's been and what she's been doing.
Maybe she went on the trip after all?
You think so too, Emily?
Yeah, that's what I think. Terry's defending her, saying it can't be true. There's no way she would do such a thing. But she hasn't even been home.
Is that so?
I'm staying at Terry's house now to take care of him. There's no sign that she's been home. Besides, cosmetics, clothes, a large suitcase, things you might use for a trip like that are missing from the house. So I guess she took advantage of Terry's injury and went off on her own. I wonder if she's in Australia right now taking pictures with koalas?
Well, I thought that might be the case, but apparently it's true.
Hey, let's just get her divorced already. Poor Terry. Such an irresponsible wife.
You're right. After all, you're the only one for him. I'm sure he'll love you for taking care of him. Let's get him to divorce that irresponsible wife and marry you.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'll make Terry happy forever.
After discussing it with my husband, it's been decided that you will divorce Terry. You left your husband in the hospital, didn't take care of him at all, went out to have fun, not even bothering to return. On top of that, not even a word from you. Going on a trip when my son is in the hospital? You are an unbelievable wife. You're still not worthy of Terry. Therefore, we want you to divorce him.
Sorry for the late reply.
You finally responded. You may be in a panic at the word divorce, but this decision will not be reversed.
I'm sorry, but I think there's a misunderstanding. I've been in the hospital with my husband the whole time.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I'm one of the victims who was involved in Terry's accident.
What?
You seem to have misunderstood a lot, so let me briefly explain the situation up to this point. First of all, I was in the intensive care unit for a few days right after I was admitted to the hospital. I have now been moved to a private room, but my phone was broken and I had to send it out for repair. That phone came back yesterday, but I can't type on it because my hand is injured. My best friend who came to visit me typed this message for me and I am replying to it right now.
What the heck? When I contacted Terry, he didn't say anything about that.
Well, he had to keep quiet, didn't he? Emily is obsessed with Terry and sees me as an enemy, so she has been sneaking into Terry's hospital room. She's been peeking at his messages on his phone and eavesdropping on our calls. Huh? It seems that she has been coming into our home without permission. I thought if she knew that I was in the same hospital, I didn't know what she would do to me. But it was also too much trouble to move to another hospital. I asked the hospital to put me in a private room, and I was able to hide from her by saying no visitors. By the way, the reason I just revealed this to you is Emily's parents have agreed to keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her? Wait a minute. I don't get it. Why is Emily being watched? She's wonderful. She's a nice girl, isn't she? She was the first one to inform us about Terry's accident. She's been taking care of Terry in the hospital ever since. Don't talk like she's a criminal. She hasn't been charged yet, but she is a criminal. What? Emily explained the accident as Terry was hit by a car that ran a red light. In reality, Terry was waiting for a traffic light at the crosswalk when he was pushed forcefully from behind, fell dramatically toward the roadway. He was hit by a car that had just come along. You mean someone harmed Terry? Yeah, so it was Emily. Huh? But her pushing Terry somehow doesn't make sense. I think she might have pushed him by mistake, thinking it was me. Oh my! And then I was right next to Terry at the time. Oh. We were going on a trip. We were about to take a bus to the airport. We were at the busy intersection at the bus terminal. We were holding hands, and I was caught in his fall. The result? Well, I don't have to explain any further, do I? Oh no. We are thinking about filing a police report while discussing what we need to do from here on out. A report? But Emily might not have done it on purpose, right? Maybe she was so happy to see Terry that she bumped into him really hard. No, a police report is an overreaction. No, Emily pushed him on purpose. It's not like she bumped into him really hard. At that time, there were several people waiting for the light at the crosswalk, and Emily was just standing at first. As soon as she realized that Terry and I were right in front of her, she suddenly thrust out her arm and pushed him. Since then, witnesses have come forward, and there's no way she's going to be able to talk her way out of this. I'm sure the police will be talking to her in the near future. I see. Well, that's all for today. Huh. My best friend who is typing on my behalf is about to leave. And since the purpose of today's message was to correct a misunderstanding about me, I'll say goodbye for now. Emily, I can't believe you pushed Terry. You let him get hit by a car? I can't believe it. I entrusted Terry's care to such a dangerous person. I thought that you could make Terry a good wife. Oh, geez. I know you can't reply to this message because you're being watched. We'll just pretend that there was no talk of you getting married to my son. And don't ever come near our family again, you criminal. Shelley, you're out of the hospital? If you got out of the hospital, why didn't you come and say hello to us? And you moved out. When things finally settled down at the store and I went to your house, it was deserted. Hurry up and tell us your new address. Hello. I did move, but I won't give you my address. Why not? Because if I tell you, you and the others will come barging in. Terry and I both still need to recuperate. We don't want a lot of noise and people. I won't be noisy. I'm telling you, I'll take care of you. No, thank you. All right. You're sulking, aren't you? Huh? You're mad because I said I'd have you divorce Terry, aren't you? Well, be happy. You're better than Emily, the criminal. I won't talk about divorce at all anymore. Oh my gosh.
I'll accept the fact that you are my son's wife. And I'll even let you continue to work and be away from home a lot on business trips. Why are you being so condescending? Well, of course it's because I'm your mother-in-law and I'm your superior. It's only natural that I speak from such a standpoint. I understand. You haven't changed at all. What's that? Well, I'll be going now. Hey, answer me. Don't tell me you're just going to ignore me. Who do you think you are? What's this? Terry has your last name? He sent me and my husband a sealed letter declaring that he's disowning us. Please talk him out of it. Terry is my only son. I was planning for him to eventually take over the family business, but he's cutting ties with us? Shelley, please give me back Terry. There are actually two reasons why Terry and I moved out. Besides getting away from my in-laws, the other reason was that we could no longer live in our house because of Emily. When the surveillance of her started, she was driven out of our house. Before she left, she broke everything in the house to spite us. My best friend, who had gone to see the house first, said the situation was really bad. She helped us in getting rid of everything and finishing the moving process. Emily's parents covered the cost of the reimbursement for personal belongings and moving expenses. We were able to manage our living expenses while recuperating. As for Emily, we filed a police report. She was charged with attempted murder for intentionally pushing us, as well as other charges, including damage to property in the house. And now, she's safely behind bars. My husband and I, who are now free from my parents-in-law, will be able to lead our own lives peacefully.
Janet, thanks again for taking care of the kids today. Please do it again next weekend. I'll bring the kids at 7 a.m., just like today. No. I'm sorry, but if you have no one to take care of them, then I don't blame you. But if you leave your children early in the morning every weekend like this, I can't do anything on my day off. I want to take it easy on my day off too. What? Don't you dare talk to your sister-in-law that way. Who do you think you are? If I were just hanging out, you might say so, but I'm working. And yet you're too cold. You say so, but your husband is off on weekends, right? Then please ask your husband first. Huh? My husband has a lot of socializing. He has many hobbies, like golf and baseball. That's part of his job. I know you don't understand that because you don't get paid well. I understand that you think socializing is part of his job, but your husband is their father. Isn't it strange that I take care of your kids while he's out playing golf or baseball, even for work? What's so strange about that? Even if we are sisters-in-law, you could help me out a little. So I'm willing to take care of them when I have to. But to be left in charge every week like I am now, it's not good for me. If you can't get your husband's help, maybe you can change your job to one that allows you weekends off. I think that's the way to go. Huh? You can't say it that easily. How hard can it be to find a job while having a child? You who have been married for 6 years and still don't have a single child? You have no idea. Anyway, I can't take care of them next weekend. Please talk it over with your husband. You are a bastard. Don't make it sound like you're the only one taking care of them. You're leaving most of it to my mother anyway. You've never raised a child before, have you? You don't know anything. Your mother is old. She's in no condition to take care of the kids, so I'm taking care of them all by myself. What? She never told me that. She doesn't want to worry you, does she? Anyway, please stop relying on your mother. Huh? This is how people without children talk. What's wrong with you? I really want to have children too. There are other people who want to have children but can't for various reasons. Please don't talk like that. This is your chance to tell me, why don't you have kids? You've been married for 6 years. Even my brother, when we met the other day, said he wanted to have kids as soon as possible. I'm sure my mother wants to see her grandchildren soon, too. If you would have a baby, you would be home on maternity leave for a while. I can leave my children with you easily.
After all, that's what you want, isn't it? I want to have a child too. But there are a lot of things to think about, like timing and our jobs.
While you're talking like that, you'll be old in no time. Before you know it, you'll be too old to have kids. I don't care if you regret it. My brother might even get fed up with you. Is that okay with you?
Thank you for your advice. Sorry, I have to prepare dinner, so if you'll excuse me now.
I got a call from my sister just now. Janet, she asked you to take care of her kids again next week and you said no. Why did you say no? That's not nice.
Then why don't you take care of them? They're your nephew and niece. I've been really tired lately and I just want to relax on my day off.
What the hell? Are you saying I'm not tired? You're a real sarcastic bitch just because I happen not to be working right now.
I didn't say you weren't tired. I'm just saying I wish you'd start working.
Shut up. I want to work too, but I can't find a job.
You're not even looking for a job to begin with.
Anyway, it's not like you have any plans next weekend. Why don't you take care of them?
I told you I can't. I already said no.
Then let's have a baby too, for goodness sake. You don't have kids, so you don't know how my sister feels.
Don't talk like that. Besides, I'd like to have kids too. I've told you before that I want you to get a regular job for that, right? You say you just don't happen to be working right now, but it's been almost 6 months since you quit your job. We only have my income and you always want nice things. We don't even have any savings. I'm not sure I want to have a baby in this situation.
Even my sister said she barely has any savings. You're thinking too much. Things will work out.
I don't think so. Well, I guess there are people who think that way. I don't see it that way. That's why I want you to get a regular job so that we can have children. And besides, if you're not working, I'd appreciate it if you'd at least take the initiative to do the housework. And yet, you are never home. Not only do you not take the initiative, you don't even do the chores when I ask you to. I even cook dinner after I get home. I even take care of your mother. I can't handle it all by myself. I can't have a baby in this situation.
What? Janet, you're talking about my mother like a burden.
I didn't say that. I love your mother. She treated me well and I want to help her as much as I can. But I am trying to tell you that there are limits to what I can do on my own. Let me be a little harsh. I don't think you are ready to be a father. Even if we had a baby, you're going to leave me to take care of the kid, work and housework, aren't you?
Huh? Stop talking nonsense. As long as we have a child, I'll do it right.
I don't believe that. Then do it now. I just want you to reassure me a little.
Though I patiently listen to your silly talk, why are you so puffed up? What the hell? You can't even take care of my sister's kids. I don't want a kid with a bad personality like you either.
Bob, I never said I didn't want kids. I just wanted you to think about the future.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. I don't need you anymore. I married you because you make good money, but you are so arrogant because of that. I'd rather have a pretty and young girlfriend and have a baby with her. I don't need you anymore.
Girlfriend? Bob, what are you talking about? Don't tell me you've been cheating on me or something. Bob, answer the question.
Janet, Bob didn't come home yesterday, did he?
How did you know that?
Because he called me. He was very angry and said he was divorcing you. He said he doesn't want a wife who can't even have a baby and talks back to him. He said he was going to see his girlfriend yesterday.
Did you know he had a girlfriend?
Yep, I've known it for a long time. I was pushing him to go for a younger, prettier girlfriend. Maybe my nudging worked. I don't want a sister-in-law who can't even have children. Get out of that mansion right now. The house my brother built for you and my mother is too good for you. My brother even said he wants you out of the house so he can have me live there.
Bob said that?
Yes, it's too bad you had such a nice house to live in. This is what happens when you don't listen to me and Bob. Also, the fancy car in the garage is mine. I'll take it since it doesn't suit you.
I see. Good. I'll leave the house and the car to you.
What? What do you mean? You're just acting tough, aren't you?
If you don't want them, that's fine. What will you do? If you say you don't want them now, I won't give them to you ever again. If you say you want them, even if you say you'll give them back later, it'll be too late.
What? Of course I want them. You don't have that kind of authority. You bought them with my brother's money.
You really don't know anything, do you? I'm moving out tomorrow. Please move into this house as soon as possible.
I will do so before you tell me. My husband said he's jealous of your nice house too. I bet he'll be happy.
I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I don't want a cheating husband. I'm divorcing him just like you wanted.
You're surprisingly understanding, aren't you? Bob will be so happy. Well then, happy packing.
I've already moved out. You can move in any time. I'm sure your mother feels lonely now. Please do it as soon as possible. By the way, the divorce papers have been filed and Bob and I are divorced. So you and I are strangers now. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Now the mansion and the luxury car are mine. Bye-bye, ex-sister-in-law. Hey, what's going on? Hey, answer the phone.
I'm at work right now. I'd like you to call me later if possible.
It's an emergency.
Then can you at least text me?
Why is my mother in a wheelchair? I didn't know this.
No. I told you she's in no condition to take care of your kids.
How am I supposed to understand that? You'd better explain it to me.
That's because you didn't ask. If you had come to check on her on a regular basis, you would have known right away, but you didn't do that, did you? I am her ex-daughter-in-law. I don't think it's right for a daughter-in-law to tell you that your mother is now living in a wheelchair. At the very least, my ex-husband should tell you, right?
That's... By the way, I saw some papers on the table. What did you mean I have to pay the rest of the loan? This house and car have so many loans left.
Isn't it obvious? Don't you understand that if you think about it a little? I only have a modest income and my ex-husband is unemployed. We had to pay for your mother's care and we can only afford to pay back a little each month. Bob was working when we took out the loan. When I was single, I saved a lot of money. I think we were able to get the loan because I put down a lot of down payment. It's doubtful that we could have even gotten a loan with our income.
What? My brother is unemployed? That's a lie.
I'm not lying. Even if he gets a job, he says it's not for me. And he quits right away. I wonder if employers are hesitant to hire someone who has changed jobs so many times. He can't get a job. Then my ex-husband gave up looking for a job. He has been unemployed for more than 6 months. In addition to being unemployed, he had me take care of your children. He also had me take care of his mother, the house loan, and everything else. And to top it all off, he cheated on me. How could I say, yes, I understand, to someone like that and want to have children?
I didn't know. You've been paying the mortgage and the house and the car, right? If that's the case, will you continue to pay them for us, Janet?
No, I won't do that. I was just paying for them and they're in Bob's name. I have no obligation to pay for them. You and your family should handle it. But your mother is bedridden. My ex-husband is unemployed and I'll be asking him alimony. You can't count on him.
Alimony?
He was cheating on me, so it's only natural.
You can't claim alimony without any proof of an affair.
I do have proof though.
Huh? You're lying.
I'm not lying. Both you and my ex-husband politely took the trouble to tell me that he was having an affair.
I've asked a detective agency to thoroughly investigate. That's a lie! You don't have to go that far! No. He cheated on me and kicked me out of the house. I had to pay a mortgage on a house that wasn't even in my name. Did you think I would back down now? You shouldn't mess with me. I looked into it. My ex-husband didn't even have a job. He's been cheating on me for quite some time now. I'm sure my ex-husband will be receiving a certified letter from my lawyer soon. Please let him know. Oh no, a lawyer? I don't think you can rely on Bob, who is unemployed and in debt. Good luck paying back the loan. Oh no, I'm busy with work and raising our children. Our children are going to cost a lot of money as they get older. I'm sure that I understand how hard it is for you more than anyone else. Your mother is in a wheelchair, so she needs more care. Your husband plays golf all the time without taking care of your children. Your brother is unemployed and in debt. It would be nice if there was someone else you could rely on. Actually, my husband is about to give up on me. When I told him that I had to take care of my mother who lives in a wheelchair, I don't want to live with my mother-in-law, so I'm not going to live in that house. As for the car, I'm fine with the car I'm driving now. He told me to take care of the loan myself because you reap what you sow. If we live separately, I might get a divorce. That's why I told you. Your husband is giving up on you. Who are you going to turn to? It wasn't supposed to be like this. Janet, I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no need for you to apologize. You just have to take care of the loan payment. Oh no.
Janet, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
What the hell? I'm at work.
Janet, please forgive me.
So, what on earth is going on?
My sister told me. She said you had told my sister to pay the house and car loan. She has 2 kids and can't afford it.
Are you an idiot?
What?
She can't afford it, so you want me to pay for it? You are kidding me! Up until now, despite the fact that it's in your name, I've been paying the mortgage on the house and a luxury car I have no interest in. I want you to be grateful for that, and we aren't married anymore. Why should I pay the mortgage in your name when I am no longer your wife? Give me a break! It's in your name, so if your sister can't afford it, you should pay it.
Then at least give me a break on the alimony. I don't have a job, and if my sister can't pay the mortgage, I have to pay the mortgage myself. And on top of that, alimony...
Don't be naive. The only reason you've been unemployed all this time is for your convenience. Whose fault is it that you cheated on me? It was you, wasn't it? I'm the victim of an affair, so it's my right to demand alimony.
Oh no.
You blamed me for not having kids, like it was my fault. It's all your fault. I could see how hard it would be for me to have a child with an unemployed, unhelpful pimp like you.
Huh? You don't have to say that much.
I've been called a bastard and a sarcastic bitch. I was verbally abused a lot. I don't think you should do what you don't like to others.
Janet, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm breaking up with her. I'll never contact her. I may not be able to get a job right away, but I'll do my best to find one. I'll help out with the housework as much as I can. Can we start over?
How can you lie so easily just because you don't want to pay alimony?
I'm not lying. I'm serious.
You even told me you don't need me anymore. How can I believe you? And I don't know what you think you're doing, but I don't have any feelings for you. I don't love you anymore, so I refuse. I don't even want to contact you directly anymore, so I leave the rest to my lawyer. I'll be counting on you to pay me alimony.
Oh no.
I then asked for a lawyer. Since I was not at fault at all, $20,000 in alimony was safely transferred to me. There was no way my ex-husband had that kind of money, and he probably borrowed it from somewhere. I heard from a mutual acquaintance that my ex-husband had started working part-time at a nearby convenience store, so I went to check it out. I overheard a girl about half his age saying, "How many times do I have to tell you? You're so incompetent. You've got to get a grip." I couldn't bear to watch. Yes, I was really concerned about my ex-mother-in-law, so I contacted his cousin and asked her about her situation. She told me that she had treated her well. She told me that she would take care of her because she couldn't leave her alone. I took a week off, and with the money from my ex-husband, I'm planning to go on an overseas trip. I will enjoy the trip as much as I can and try my best to make a fresh start.
Babe,
Hey, babe. What's wrong?
I received a call from an unknown number again. It's been happening every day lately. It's creepy.
Again? Maybe someone's pranking on you.
Like who?
Oh, I don't know.
It's just weird.
Probably it's just a prank. You don't have to overthink about it. Just ignore it. They will stop eventually.
I hope so.
Anyway, how's Alyssa?
She's fine. She was napping earlier, but when I received the call, she woke up and started crying.
Oh, that sucks.
They call me so many times a day. I'm scared to block the number because it might escalate to something else.
Yeah, you're right. Just ignore it and it will be fine.
I wish I could find out who's calling me like this and what they want from me.
If the person is calling you from an unknown number, there's nothing we can do to find out who they are.
Yeah, it really sucks. Oh no, Alyssa started crying again. I'll talk to you later, babe. Oh god, I received another call again.
Babe, you don't have to let me know every time you receive a call.
I know, but this time it was different.
What do you mean?
It seems like the person who's calling me has a baby.
What?
I answered the call this time and I heard a baby crying. From the sound of it, it's probably a baby about Alyssa's age.
Really? Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, I think the person who was calling me was carrying a baby in their arms.
Do you think it was a woman?
I don't know, but maybe.
Do you have any friends who have a baby that would prank you like this? It's just a prank, babe. It'll stop eventually.
I don't have any friends who would prank me like this. It makes me really curious about who's calling me.
Hey, I told you to just ignore the call. Things are getting creepier now.
Yeah, you're right. I will just ignore the call next time.
Hey, babe. I miss you and our baby girl. How's our little angel doing?
We went to the grocery earlier and she's sleeping now. She probably got tired.
Aw. Can you send me more pictures of Alyssa, babe? I really miss her.
Sure, babe.
Oh, anyway, what's up with that phone call lately?
Oh, that. I just ignored the phone call and they haven't called me for a couple of weeks now. You were right, babe.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew it was just a prank.
Do you still think it was just a prank? But why would someone make a prank call involving a baby?
I don't know. Maybe that person was just really bored while watching over a baby?
Babe, that's impossible. Do you know how hard it is to make a baby fall asleep?
You're right. Anyway, it stopped now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's almost Mother's Day. Why don't we visit your mom next weekend?
Let me check on that.
Is everything okay? I haven't seen her since Alyssa was born, and I'd love to bring her some flowers and let her meet Alyssa.
I know, but my mom's been busy these days.
I see. And do you think next week would be a bad time for a visit?
I think she mentioned that she has some appointments.
Oh, really?
Let me call my mom tonight and see what's going on.
Okay, babe.
Hey, Emma?
Hi, Victoria. It's been a while. How are you?
There's something we need to discuss.
Is something wrong?
It's about Alyssa.
Alyssa? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Oh my god. I've reached my limit.
Huh? What did I do?
Why do I have to babysit Alyssa every single day? I said I'd help out once in a while, but not be a full-time babysitter.
What? I never asked you to watch Alyssa for me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh dear. There's no point in acting dumb. You know what? What you're doing is unacceptable. You have failed as Alyssa's mother.
Hey, calm down, Victoria. I think you're misunderstanding something.
No, it's just too much.
So you're saying you're taking care of my daughter right now?
Yes, it's been 3 weeks already.
That can't be true. Alyssa is with me right now.
You think I'm lying? Check with my son. Every day before he goes to work, he drops Alyssa at my house.
What?
At first, he told me that you had the flu with a high fever, so he needed to take you to the hospital, and he asked me to take care of Alyssa for the day.
Really?
But then, he kept giving me different excuses, saying you weren't able to take care of Alyssa. He would bring her over every morning and pick her up in the evening after work. I thought you had started working and couldn't find anyone to look after her, so I didn't say anything.
What the hell? Really?
But when I confronted Timothy about it the other day, he said you barely come home because you're too busy going out every night.
This is crazy. None of this is true.
What?
That child that you are taking care of, that's not Alyssa.
Of course it's her. There's no way I would mistake my grandchild's face.
But babies' faces change a lot in a short period of time. When she was born, she looked like Timothy, but now her face looks a lot like mine these days.
What? Alyssa looks just like Timothy. She doesn't look anything like you.
Even Timothy said that she looked exactly like me.
What? Really?
Yeah, I can prove it to you through a video call.
No, it's fine. I believe you now.
I wonder who the baby with you is.
What is Timothy thinking? I'm gonna call him right now.
Hold on, Victoria. I have a great idea.
What? Oh Lord, what if Timothy kidnapped this child from somebody? I've been taking care of a stranger's child?
Hey, calm down. How about I take care of that baby with you starting tomorrow?
For what? Why don't we ask Timothy what's going on?
Maybe he's hiding something. If we confront him, he might just lie.
That's true. I'll pretend I don't know anything when Timothy comes over later.
Okay, thank you. I'll go over there tomorrow with Alyssa.
Oh God, this is crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Let's find out whose baby that is.
Hey Emma, are you out? I asked you to receive a package for me, right? I received a notification that the delivery attempt had failed.
Did you? I'm sorry. I totally forgot about that. I'm actually at your mom's house.
What? Why?
Why? I wanted to see Victoria. Is it weird?
No, not at all. But you didn't mention anything about going there.
So, who is this baby?
I'm sorry, Emma.
Answer my question.
He's actually my boss's kid.
What? Your boss's? Why are you leaving his baby with your mother? And you even lied about it, saying the baby is Alyssa.
Actually, my boss's wife ran away from him, and he didn't have anyone to take care of the child.
So why are you supposed to take care of the child?
I made a terrible mistake at work, and my boss took the blame for it with me. I owe him big time, you know?
So you just do everything your boss says now?
He's helped me with a lot of things. I just want to help him this time. I told my mom that the baby was Alyssa so she would take care of her.
You are so selfish. You should have told me about it.
I'm sorry.
So are you planning on having your mother take care of this baby from now on?
Yeah, but only until my boss finds a place where he can put her in daycare or something.
Your mother messaged me saying I've been pushing the baby onto her all this time. She just told me she's reached her limit.
Oh no.
First of all, it's not your mother's responsibility to take care of that child. You should talk to your boss.
I know, but...
Do you want me to talk to your boss?
No, you don't have to do that.
Then do something about it.
Alright, alright.
Anyway, I'm taking care of the baby at home now.
What?
You can't ask your mom to take care of the baby anymore.
But 2 babies? It's too much work, right?
That's fine. Think of it as Alyssa having a sister. And it won't be forever, right?
Well, yeah, but...
So what's the girl's name anyway? It's not Alyssa, right?
It's Erica.
Alyssa and Erica. It really sounds like sisters.
Yeah,
Like your mother said, she looks so much like you.
Huh? What are you talking about? She's my boss's kid. She can't look like me. That's ridiculous.
Why are you mad?
I'm not. Just stop saying weird things.
Weird things, huh?
What?
It's weird that the child's eyes are the same color as yours and even has curly hair.
What are you trying to say, huh?
I'm just kidding.
Whatever, I will talk to my boss and take care of it. Just don't overthink anything.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, babe.
Erica's mother came to our house.
What?
She thanked me for taking care of the baby, and she says she still wants to raise her by herself.
Oh, really? Why don't you just give the baby back to her and ask her to leave?
What? There's no proof that she's Erica's mother, right? What if she's some kind of weirdo?
Then what do you want me to do?
Why don't you contact your boss?
Oh, you are right.
It's your boss's wife, right? Why don't you just tell him his wife is at our house right now? Is there some reason you can't tell him?
But he's in an important meeting right now. I can't say that.
Well then, I guess I'll just have her wait until we hear back from your boss.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I think you should ask her to leave now.
Why? Shouldn't we have her confirm that she's the real mother and take Erica home with her?
That's...
Why don't you just admit it already?
What do you mean?
I know everything now.
What do you mean, everything?
Erica, she's your child, isn't she?
What are you talking about? There's no way Erica is my child.
The mother, Diane, told me everything.
Diane? I don't know about her.
Oh, come on. I know you two were dating before you married me. She told me you decided to marry me because I got pregnant first.
That's not true. I love you. That's why I married you. I was just playing around with Diane.
Stop lying. She said you two were still dating even when I was pregnant.
But I broke up with her.
You dumped her when you found out she was pregnant, didn't you? Ugh, you really disgust me.
I didn't know she was pregnant. There's no proof that I'm the father of her child. She's probably lying.
Actually, she brought the DNA test result. I know she already sent it to you too.
Ugh, damn it. So she literally told you everything, huh?
I can't believe you were lying to me all this time.
I'm sorry.
So you knew that Diane was the one calling me?
I didn't know at first, but then I thought maybe she did. So I asked her and...
So that's why you asked your mother to take care of the child, huh?
She said if I took care of the baby during the day, she wouldn't tell you about this.
Your mother was so shocked when I told her about it.
I'm sorry.
Timothy, let's get a divorce.
Why?
What do you mean, why? You're a cheater, a liar, a scumbag.
Please, Emma, don't do this to me.
I can never forgive you.
Please, I love you so much. Please.
Stop it. We are done. I will never let you see Alyssa ever again.
What?
Oh, by the way, Diane said she's leaving you and marrying someone else.
Oh no.
Just make sure you pay child support for Alyssa, okay?
Please, Emma, don't do this to me.
Oh, there's more.
What?
I called your office earlier.
You did what?
Funny thing, your boss answered the phone. So I told him that his wife was at my house.
What the hell? What have you done?
It's not my fault. You told me it was his wife.
Oh, God.
Well, if you didn't lie to me, it wouldn't have happened.
I don't know what to do now.
It's all your fault.
Shut up, I know.
Anyway, I can't let you stay in my house anymore.
My house?
This house was built on my parents' land. It's mine.
What the hell? I didn't know that. Where should I stay now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to see your face again.
Emma, please forgive me. I will never lie to you.
You shouldn't go to your parents' house because your mother is really mad at you. Thank God Alyssa doesn't look like you. Well, thank you for everything, and good luck with your life. Goodbye.
Emma, no. Please, forgive me.
Hey, Victoria.
Emma, I'm really sorry about our stupid son.
You did nothing wrong. Please, don't apologize.
You were such a good wife to him. And yet, that idiot.
I kicked him out of the house, and I think he might come to your place.
Oh, no way I will help that idiot. I can't believe he grew up exactly like his dad.
Like his dad?
My ex-husband cheated on me too. Timothy always comforted me when I was crying. I thought he knew how painful it is to be cheated on.
Really? Timothy didn't tell me anything about that. I'm sorry you've been through that, Victoria.
I didn't want you to experience the same thing as I did. I'm so sorry, dear.
It's been tough, but knowing I have your support means a lot to me.
I thought I finally had the daughter I always wanted and a beautiful granddaughter. I'm really sad that it ended up like this.
It's not the end for us, Victoria. You're like a mother to me. I'll always visit you.
Oh dear, that makes me so happy. Please, always take care. If there's anything I could do, I'm always here for you.
Thank you, Victoria. When things have settled down, I will visit with Alyssa. A few months after our divorce was finalized, I moved to a different town to start my new life with my daughter. On the other hand, Timothy's affair was the talk of the office. Apparently, he was also hitting on the receptionist at the office and got fired for his inappropriate behavior. After he got fired, he tried to find a new job, but he kept getting fired. I heard he started gambling to make money. The other day, Victoria received a call from Timothy saying he had lost all his money at the casino. Of course, Victoria did not offer help and told him to take care of himself. I hope someday he gets back on track and becomes a better person. This marked the end of our story. Life goes on, and I'm focusing on building a better future for myself and my daughter.
Hey. It's almost time to meet her.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm really looking forward to it.
But are you sure you've thought this through?
What do you mean?
Do you even know what kind of family she comes from? Have you looked into it? I hope you're not just getting excited without thinking about these important things.
Family background? I haven't really worried about that. She's a great person and I love her. Isn't that enough?
You're being naive. Marriage isn't just about love. It's about joining two families together. You need to know who her parents are and what kind of education she's had. If you don't figure that out now, you're the one who's going to regret it later.
I just don't see why her family matters so much. As long as we're happy together, that should be enough, right?
You really don't get it. Our family has a history of good education and high standards. That's the norm for us. What if her family hasn't had the same kind of upbringing? What are you going to do then?
She's not like that. I'm sure once you meet her, you'll understand.
It's not that simple. Don't you get it? The person you marry affects the whole family. This isn't just your problem. You'd be dragging us all into this, and you could end up embarrassing the family.
But is that really such a big deal? I mean, I love her and she loves me. Isn't that what matters the most?
You're missing the point. Love and affection are secondary. The real issue is whether she's suitable for our family name. And education. What kind of background does she have? Did you even check her education?
Her education? No, I didn't ask about that.
What? You didn't even ask? How can you be serious about marrying someone when you don't even know the basics?
But she's responsible and I don't see any problems. I think everything's fine.
Are you sure about that? You could be setting yourself up for trouble. What if she's not a good fit for our family? Once you're married, it's too late to back out and say, "Oops, I made a mistake."
I chose her. Isn't that enough?
You're not listening to me at all. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. It's not just something you can undo. You're rushing into this without even looking into her background, just because you love her? That's a childish way of thinking.
That's not true. I've really thought it through. She really cares about me, and I believe we'll be happy together.
What's going on?
So, it's finally tomorrow. I can't believe I'm nervous about meeting my own parents.
Don't say that. Now you're making me even more nervous.
Haha, I'll take care of everything tomorrow. My mom can be a bit strange, but I'm sure she'll love you when she gets to know you.
I hope so. It's going to be a long relationship. So first impressions are important.
Yeah, but for her, it's not just about how amazing or kind you are. Honestly, she cares most about where someone went to school.
Wait, really? I hadn't thought much about that.
Yeah, she always asks my siblings' partners about their degrees first. Whether they graduated from a prestigious university. That's always been her top concern.
Wow, I didn't realize. I never thought education was the measure of someone's worth, but I guess some families see it differently.
At least in my mom's case, it's a big deal. I think she wants something to brag about. But I've been wondering if I should even tell her about your education. It feels weird for me to bring it up.
Maybe that's something I should talk about myself. Honestly though, I don't think it's necessary to mention at first.
What do you mean?
I don't believe someone's value is defined by their education. I'd rather she get to know me as a person first. Through conversation and interaction. We can talk about education later once we've gotten closer.
That sounds just like you. Alright, I won't say anything. You can bring it up when the time feels right.
Thanks. That would really help.
Honestly, my mom is unpredictable. She could say anything, so don't take it too seriously. If something she says hurts you, don't let it get to you.
I'll be okay. I'll just focus on being myself and making sure she sees who I truly am. I'm not trying to conform, but I'd like to build a relationship with her over time.
So, my mom says she wants to talk to you beforehand. I tried to decline, but it seems like a hassle. Is it okay if I share your contact info?
Of course, that's fine. I guess it's natural for a mother to be curious about her son's fiancé. You can give her my number so she can reach me on Facebook Messenger.
Is this Emily? I'm Bob's mom, Diane.
Hi, yes, this is Emily Green. It's nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to learning from you and receiving your guidance in the future.
Uh-huh. So, Emily, where did you graduate from? It's something that's been on my mind. Was it one of those big-name schools, maybe in the city, or perhaps... I'd be concerned if it wasn't a well-known one. If it's a small school, I hope there's a good reason for that. Well?
Oh, you're asking about my college? I have to admit I wasn't expecting that to be the first question.
You're not about to tell me you didn't go to college, are you? That would be unacceptable. Someone without a proper education wouldn't really be a fit for this family. If it's not an Ivy League or at least a school I've heard of, then that's going to be a problem.
I didn't go to a big school in the city. I understand from him that education is very important to you. But I don't think a person's worth is defined by their college degree. I would really appreciate it if you could get to know me as a person first. Maybe we could talk about my background and values before diving into where I went to school.
What? What are you talking about? Of course education is important. Do you not have the ability to judge people?
I grew up in California and now I work as a graphic designer. I thought it might be better if we started with that and got to know each other a bit first. I think it would help us build a good relationship.
Who do you think you are? I can't believe you're trying to tell me how things should be.
Excuse me?
All I care about is education. Nothing else about you really matters to me. There is nothing else I need to know. I just want to be sure you're good enough for my son. And that's all there is to it.
Why do you think education is the only way to judge whether we're a good match? We didn't choose each other based on our degrees. I believe if you got to know me, you'd be able to see the bigger picture.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you too dumb to understand my point? Or maybe you're just avoiding the topic because... Wait a minute. Don't tell me you didn't go to college at all. Just say it. Where did you go? Stanford? Yale?
I did finish high school in the US, but after that I went to the UK and received my education there. So my last American diploma is from high school, but I've gained experience overseas.
What? The UK? I wasn't told about that. So you didn't even finish high school here? Whatever happened after that doesn't matter. You're still basically a high school dropout, aren't you?
That's not quite accurate, but yes, my last American degree is from high school. However, I went on to college in the UK and later pursued university studies. For me, finishing high school was just the beginning, and I've continued my education ever since.
Unbelievable. A high school dropout wants to marry my son? How could someone like that be part of our family? I can't believe he even chose someone like you. You must have tricked him into this somehow, right?
Excuse me?
You're just after our money, aren't you? You're trying to use my accomplished son to boost your own status, right?
No, absolutely not. Bob and I met and naturally fell in love. Over time, we built a strong connection that led us to this point. It's not about money or status. I truly respect and love him.
Yeah, right. You say all the right things, but I can see through you. You're just trying to get your hands on our wealth, and I know it.
Please, calm down, Diane. Our relationship isn't based on such shallow things. We're bonded by something much deeper.
Diane? Who do you think you are? I never agreed to be your mother-in-law, so don't start calling me that. That's just rude.
You're right. I was too quick to call you by your name. I apologize if it upsets you.
There's no way I'm ever approving this marriage. Just listening to you makes me angry. I'm cancelling all my plans for tomorrow.
Please don't say that. We're trying to understand each other better. I'd really like to meet you tomorrow and talk things over properly. I want to hear your thoughts directly.
I have nothing more to say to you. Stay away from my son.
I hope that by talking, we can clear up any misunderstandings between us. It's hard to communicate properly through text messages, and I'm really looking forward to meeting you in person. Anyway, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you, and I look forward to tomorrow.
Oh? Did you not understand what I said? Or are you just not capable of grasping that? Unbelievable. I can't believe you had the nerve to show up.
You assumed I'm some high school dropout and judged me for it? That's beyond rude. And honestly, throwing tea on someone at an engagement greeting? That's outrageous. I mean, what kind of person does something like that? Don't you think that behavior is the real issue here?
Listen, I take great pride in my family. We've all graduated from prestigious universities and received excellent education. The idea that my children would marry someone from a lower educational background? That would be the end of everything. Do you even understand that? Have you ever thought about what that would mean for my family's reputation?
I think it's wonderful that you're proud of your family. That's something to be respected. But using education as a weapon to look down on others is wrong. And throwing tea on me because of it? I can't understand that. It's just disrespectful.
Enough. If you hate it so much, why don't you go back to school and get a respectable degree? That's the only way someone like you will ever be worthy of marriage.
Excuse me? Isn't that a bit extreme?
If you want to marry my son, go get a degree now. Otherwise, I'll never accept you. Did you really think I'd let my precious son marry some high school dropout? If you want to marry him, you better get into college now.
I graduated from Cambridge, actually.
What?
I never said I didn't have an education. I left the US in middle school because I was a gifted student. Back in my hometown, they called me a prodigy.
What do you mean?
You were talking about famous universities in the city, right? Well, I think my alma mater is pretty well known too. I mean, practically everyone's heard of it, haven't they?
Wait, what? So you're telling me you actually graduated from Cambridge? Are you serious? I can't believe that.
Yes, I did graduate from Cambridge University. I only mentioned that I attended school in the US after middle school, but I never imagined you'd misunderstand so drastically. But even if I were just a middle school graduate, how would that affect my character? Isn't that what really matters in the relationship we have? Bob chose me not because of my degree, but because he understands and loves me for who I am. So I don't think throwing tea on me just because you assumed I had a low education is justified. It's nothing but an insult, isn't it?
Oh no, I didn't mean to throw tea because of that. I just never really believed you actually went to Cambridge. Honestly, I kind of did it by accident.
Accidentally throwing tea on someone? What kind of situation even leads to that? Normal people don't just accidentally do that. It was rude, plain and simple. I wish you'd made an effort to actually get to know me. Plus, I've met your husband several times through my work. Our company does business with his company, so we've crossed paths before.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that? How could I not know something so important?
Yes, I've met him in business settings before. It's a shame your husband couldn't be here today. But I'm sure he'd be surprised if he knew how you treated me.
So you and my husband were already acquainted? Why didn't you tell me that sooner? I had no idea.
Of course you didn't. You never gave me a chance to explain. You just yelled, "Get out, you high school dropout," and then threw tea at me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for it to come across that way. I really didn't.
Then what exactly did you mean by it? No matter your reasoning, it was inappropriate and uncalled for.
I said I'm sorry. Can't we just move on from this? Isn't the fact that you know my husband now the more important issue here?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I do know your husband through work. At first, I didn't realize he was Bob's father, but later on, I made the connection. It's a small world, isn't it? Our company operates globally, so I didn't expect to have such close business ties with my fiancé's family. But perhaps it's fate. I'm sure your husband would be shocked to learn how you treated me today.
I had no idea you worked for such a prestigious company. I'm really sorry for the misunderstanding. And for my rude actions. I deeply regret it. So, could you please not mention this to my husband?
Mention what?
I spilled tea on you. I know, and I'm really sorry. Can you please come back so we can talk? I'll apologize properly.
I believe most people deserve a second chance.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're reasonable.
But I have to say, I've never been so insulted in my life, being treated like that.
What? Wait.
I never want to see or speak to you again.
You're not coming back? Is that what you mean?
Exactly. Spending any more time with you is a waste. Even if we patch things up now, it would only lead to more problems down the line. I want to avoid that. So I'm afraid we're done here.
What are you saying? But you're still going to marry my son, right? I know I said I wouldn't allow it earlier. But I'll approve now. You can marry him. Just come back and talk this over.
You asked me not to tell your husband, but it's too late.
What do you mean? What's too late?
Bob has already told his father everything. He called him just now. It's out of my hands.
What? How could this happen? Don't let him do this. If his father finds out, I can't even imagine what he'll say to me. Please, stop him. I won't stop him. After the way you insulted and looked down on me. This is the natural consequence. You have to face the results of your actions. I was wrong. My pride got in the way and I lost sight of what truly matters. I don't think it's necessarily wrong to be judged based on your academic background. But that doesn't give you a reason to look down on others, does it? I don't care how you feel about it now. The damage is already done, and there's no going back. I can't lose my son. I can't. Please, help me. Loving your son is natural, but sometimes that love can become a burden. Unfortunately, you've realized that too late. What can I do? How can I fix this? You're just facing the consequences of your actions. You can't change the past, but what you do next is up to you. I don't know what to do. It's not my responsibility to help you. Right now, you need to face the consequences and accept what's happened. Well then, I'll take my leave now. Wait! Please don't go. In the end, I never heard from Diane again. That day was the breaking point, and her husband filed for divorce. He was shocked and furious at her behavior. Her actions ended up destroying her own family. She lost her home, and with no one to turn to, she was left completely alone. Her prized education and status were of no help when it mattered most. I heard rumors that she's now living alone, scraping by with part-time jobs. It's ironic that someone who always looked down on others now finds herself the one being looked down upon. Perhaps it's just karma. As for me, Bob and I got married, and we've been living happily together. The events of that day, though painful, only strengthened our bond. Life works in strange ways.
Hey, can I ask you something? Sure, what's up? I'm at the park with my kids, and we've become friends with the family next door. Oh, that's nice. Is there anything I can help with? Actually, my kid wants to invite them over to play at the pool. I don't know if I should say yes. Oh, why not? Well, it's not just us living in the house. I thought I should ask you and your parents first. Oh, don't worry about it. You can invite them over. Are you sure? I'm worried the kids might bother you. It's really fine. It's good for them to have friends over. It doesn't bother me at all. That's good. Actually, I have a favor to ask. What? Could you be a little quiet just that one day? Quiet? Am I being noisy? No, it's not like that. I just wanted to let you know, just in case. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll make sure to be quiet. Thank you. I was really worried you might say no. You're always at home, right? I thought it might be a big deal for you to have guests. Oh no, you don't have to think that way. It's really fine. You don't have to worry so much. Really? Matthew said you hate it when people come over. Well, I'm glad you said it's fine. Anyway, I think you should get out and refresh yourself once in a while, don't you think? My brother said that? That's not true. But yeah, you're right. I think it's a good idea to go out sometimes. Like, go out and find someone to marry, you know? Ha ha ha. Oh, I wish it were that easy to find someone to marry, haha. I'm not thinking of getting married yet, though. So, you're not planning on moving out for a while? Well, there's no reason for me to move out of the house. I see. Well then, I'll let you know when the kids will be here. Okay, please do. Hey, Danny! Can you please stop ignoring my calls? You're at home, right?
Hey, Amy, what's wrong? Yeah, I'm at home. Why are you calling me?
Are you doing this on purpose?
What? Did I do something wrong?
What are you doing in your room? You're making so much noise.
Oh, sorry. I just needed to move my desk.
I told you to be quiet today, didn't I?
What? I thought they left already.
No, they are still here. The kids are tired of playing and are taking a nap right now.
Oh, I didn't realize they were napping. I'm sorry. I didn't think they'd be napping around this time. My bad. I'll be quiet.
Thank you. Yes, kids take a nap when they're tired. It's common sense. Well, since you've never had a child, I guess you don't know that simple thing. You know, I've been thinking. I think it's impossible for all of us to live together.
What do you mean?
I think there are too many people in this house. There's your parents, our family, and you. 7 people living in the same house?
But I think this house is the perfect size for a big family like ours. Besides, we've been living together for 3 years already. I don't know why you're saying this now. We've never had a problem before, right?
No problem. Really? From my perspective, it's really hard. My mother and father-in-law are downstairs, and my sister-in-law is upstairs. It's really stressful, to be honest.
Is the noise bothering you or something?
No, it's not that. You know that I'm pregnant, right? I think it would be better to have more rooms for the kids. Don't you think? I think it's time for you to become independent.
Wait, are you saying that you want me to move out?
It's not like that. I'm just saying that maybe it's time for you to think about becoming independent. Look at you being dependent on your parents at your age. Don't you think it's embarrassing?
What? I don't think it's embarrassing at all.
Oh, really? If I were in my 40s, living with my parents, unemployed, doing nothing in the house, I'd be so embarrassed and ashamed. I'm pretty sure everyone will feel that way. You're being a bad example for my kid too.
What? I'm not unemployed. I work from home and I support my parents. I didn't know that you were thinking about me that way. You're completely misunderstanding me.
I don't think so. Supporting your parents? You mean giving them $100 every month? I don't think you can call that supporting them.
Well, it's not just money. Besides, this house is...
Look, you're not going to get married, are you? Have you thought about your old age, being single? Don't tell me you expect us to take care of you.
I'm single now, but that doesn't mean I've decided not to get married.
Oh, Danny, I don't think you'll ever find someone who wants to marry you. No one will fall for an old, unemployed woman like you.
Yes, I'm old, but I'm not unemployed.
Oh, please. You're always at home doing nothing. Anyway, just think about your future more. You're being selfish for staying in this house. Because of you, I can't relax at home.
Is that what you really think? So I was the only one who thought we had a good relationship until now. Since you started dating my brother, I treated you like a real sister. But behind my back, you were looking down on me like this?
Honestly, I thought you were always being fake with me. Recently, you gave me a gift for the baby shower, right? I'm sure you asked your parents for money to buy that gift. It looked so cheap.
No, I used my own money.
Whatever, I'll be honest with you, I never liked you. Because you're living as a parasite of your parents.
Excuse me?
I'm tired of your presence in this house. Get out now. Well, if you really want to hang around, I might consider it. Maybe when my kids grow up and move out, you can stay. But don't think you'll be lounging around. Chores will be your responsibility.
Hold on. Are you saying that once your kids are out of the house, you expect me to stick around as your live-in maid? Does my brother feel the same way?
Of course. Matthew also said that it would be better to have more room for kids. Nobody wants you to be in this house, okay? Just get out of the house. It makes me sick to live with you. I just want to live peacefully in a house where you are not in my sight.
Alright, if you hate me that much. As you wish, I'll make sure you don't have to see me anymore. You won't regret it, right?
Of course I won't. We don't need a lazy, selfish person in this house.
So, when are you going to pack your stuff? Today? Tomorrow? I don't think I can do it that soon.
Well, you should do it as soon as possible. Let me know whenever you are ready to leave the house. Seriously, it annoys me to see your face every day.
Alright, bye.
Hey, honey, I'm heading home now.
Hey, that's good. Please take care.
Amy, is everything okay?
Yeah, I feel nauseous every morning, but I guess that's a normal thing.
I mean, with my sister.
Oh yeah, we're fine. Why?
Are you sure? I just get weird vibes from you two.
Oh really?
I thought you two were getting along, but it seems like you don't talk to each other as much these days. So I thought you two had a fight or something.
No way, we're besties.
Are you sure? Well, that's good then. If something happened, you'd let me know, right? It's not good for the baby to be stressed.
Babe, we're really fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Okay, if you say so.
It's just, maybe we could have some good news soon.
What?
Well, I think we can have extra room for kids. So exciting. Danny? What in the world is going on? All of our stuff is packed. What's happening here? Did you do this? Hey!
Good morning, Amy. Why are you freaking out?
Why wouldn't I be freaking out? What's happening?
You're leaving this house.
What?
Why are you surprised? You said you don't like living with me, didn't you? I'm helping you move out. You're welcome.
What? Why? I didn't say we were leaving. I told you to leave this house. Are you serious? You can't just do this.
Oh, really? So you think you can just kick me out of the house? What made you think that? You act like you're the owner of this house when you're not.
What are you talking about? Sooner or later, this house and all the family property will belong to Matthew. That practically means we are the owner of the house. You're acting crazy. Please put back my stuff.
No, you're wrong.
What?
This is my house. If you don't like me, then you should be the one leaving my house. I'm the one who decides who should live in this house and who should be kicked out.
What? Stop lying. This house doesn't belong to you. I know it belongs to your dad for now, and eventually it will belong to Matthew. Seriously, it's embarrassing that you're being so delusional. This is not your house.
You don't know anything about this house. This house doesn't belong to my dad. It's mine.
What? Your dad bought this house, right? Are you saying that you inherited it from your dad without telling us? If that's the case, it's unacceptable. Matthew deserves to be owner of this house, not you.
No, I'm the one who bought this house.
What? How is that possible?
Our original house is gone a few years ago.
What?
Actually, our original house was our grandfather's. It was torn down before you got married to Matthew. Dad and Mom was planning to rent an apartment at that time. But the house I bought has extra rooms. So I offered my parents to live with me.
What? No way that's true. You don't even have a job. How can you buy a beautiful house like this?
I don't know why you still think I'm unemployed. I told you I work from home, right? I'm a digital artist. I'm sure you've seen my work somewhere.
What? Really? You've never told me that.
Yes, I did. I even invited you to my exhibition before.
Oh, I do remember you invited me to some weird exhibition. I thought you'd been unemployed all this time.
It started out as a hobby, but as you can see from this house, I make pretty good money.
No way. But when we started living here, you never told me that it was your house. You were lying to me all this time.
No, I told you. To begin with, 3 years ago, Matthew got laid off and was having trouble making ends meet. He asked me to let him live with me until he could find a new job. That's how it started, right? At that time, Matthew explained to you that this was my house. Don't tell me you forgot.
What? Oh, wait. You are right.
So now you remember. In just 3 years, you've forgotten such an important thing. It's funny how you tried to get rid of me. Even after Matthew got a new job, your family stayed in this house. I can't believe you've acted like it was your own house.
Being pregnant makes me forgetful. I was busy raising my kid too. Anyway, I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, come on. But it's not like you've been pregnant for the entire 3 years. You can't use your pregnancy as an excuse.
I know. I'm sorry. And I appreciate you letting us live here for so long. I really can't thank you enough. So please, can you let us stay a little longer? Look, I am pregnant. It's a lot for us to move out.
What are you talking about? You guys promised to move out once Matthew gets a job. I think it's the perfect timing for you to move out.
No, we haven't looked for a house or anything yet. And we can't leave this house today. Can't you at least let us stay until the kids are in high school?
No way. I can't live with someone who hates me. I told you, right? I have the right to decide who gets to live there and who gets to leave.
Are you serious? We have nowhere to go. Are you saying you don't care if your brother's family ends up on the street?
Don't worry, I've already talked to your parents. They are happy to live with you.
What? You talked to my parents?
Yes, you're welcome.
No, I can't go back to my parents' house.
Well, there's no way around it. Your parents sound very excited to live with you.
No. My older brother lives with my parents. We're always on bad terms. There's no way I can live with him.
Sounds like a familiar story, huh?
Please, Danny, let me stay here.
Oh, wait, what did you say again? I'm living as a parasite of my parents, right?
That was just a misunderstanding on my part.
Even though you misunderstood me, how could you say that to my face?
I am so sorry. Please let me stay here a little longer. If I go back to my parents' house, I'll go insane with stress.
Then you know how I feel, right? Just like you don't want to go back to your parents' house, I don't want to live with you anymore. I will be the one to go insane with stress if we keep living together.
Why are you being so mean to me? I have little kids. I am pregnant. Don't you feel sorry for me?
Wow, you think I'm mean? First of all, I allowed your family to live in my house. I even talked to your parents so you can have a place to stay. Meanwhile, you were plastic to me and tried to kick me out of the house. So who is being mean now?
I told you it was all a misunderstanding. I apologized to you so many times. So, can you forgive me or what?
Look at your attitude. How can I forgive you when you are talking to me like this?
I am sorry. Please.
I'm not gonna change my mind. You can't stay here anymore. Please, just leave. You hate me, right? Then please, don't you ever contact me or show your face ever again.
I'm sorry. Danny, please forgive me.
I'm gonna block you now. Even if you come to my room, I'm not gonna talk to you. Good luck with your life. Bye. After that, she came to my room and begged me to let her stay. Next thing I know, she's on a cleaning spree, whipping up dinner like it's her new hobby. It's clear she's only doing it to suck up to me and make sure she can stay in my house. When Matthew gets back, I asked him to talk about the situation with me and Amy. Turns out, Amy was pretending that we were best friends all this time. Meanwhile, she was trying so hard to kick me out from my own house. I explained everything that happened and Matthew decided it's best if they pack up and leave. When Amy found out, she screamed and begged me to let her stay again. But her brother already came to pick them up. Apparently, it's been a decade since they last spoke. Amy was unhappy when she saw her brother, but he apologized and asked if they could start over and rebuild their relationship as siblings. Amy wasn't expecting the sudden reconciliation, but it worked out in the end. I heard they're living happily now, and her brother has become a great uncle to their kids. With them out of the picture, I finally have time to focus on my artwork. Recently, I hosted an exhibition and it was a hit. I made sure to extend an invite to my brother's family and of course Amy. She took the opportunity to apologize once more and show some love for my work. All in all, things turned out pretty great, and I'm excited to keep creating art.
Hey Rose, I'll be home early today. Can you make me my favorite fried chicken tonight?
Oh, hi honey, you must be tired. You're earlier than usual today.
I've been working overtime a lot lately. I'm starving, so make sure it's ready and on the table when I get home.
Sorry, I'm not feeling very well today. I hate to ask, but would you mind picking something up on the way home?
Oh, come on, what are you whining about? It's your job to cook. Can't you at least make me some chicken?
I'm really not feeling well. It's all I can do to get out of bed. Just pick something up tonight.
This is just the same as always. You're always saying you don't feel well. Why don't you think about someone else for a change? I'm really bushed from work. I would at least like to have a nice hot meal on days I can get home early.
You don't have to talk to me like that. I work full-time too. I'm especially out of it today. It's not my fault.
It's probably not anything anyway. You're just acting, so you don't have to go to the trouble of making dinner.
Of course not. I really can't get up. Please understand.
Okay, that's enough. If you don't care about me that much, I'm not coming home today. I'm sick and tired of your selfishness.
I understand. You don't have to come home. You're on your own today.
I will. See ya. Rose, did you take the day off work today?
Yes, I did. I woke up this morning and I still wasn't feeling well. I asked my boss to let me use my paid holiday.
Oh, come on. Going out of your way to take a day off is a bit much, isn't it?
I'm going to try to make it to work tomorrow.
By the way, I need you to clean up the house for me.
What? I clean the house every day.
I'm telling you to make it spotless.
Why?
Because I've decided to have my parents live with us.
Excuse me?
Especially since my mom is so picky about cleaning, make sure there's not a speck of dust.
What's with them suddenly living with us?
You didn't cook dinner last night. I went home to my parents. That's when they asked me if they could move in with us. They're both old now and they're worried about their health. They asked me to help them out by letting them live with us.
I see, but I can't live with them, so you'll have to tell them no.
Huh? Why can't you live with my parents?
Even though they're in-laws, they're strangers to me. I don't want to live with them and have to worry about them every day. I've heard so many stories about problems living together with parents.
Don't talk so coldly about them being strangers. You're my wife and you married into my family. You can think of them as your own parents and you don't have to worry about them.
Oh no, it's not that easy. Besides, even if we all live together, who's going to help them?
What do you mean?
It sounds like your parents want to live with us because they're worried about their health. What if they get sick?
Well, I guess just take care of them. Or just take them to the hospital.
Who's going to take care of them? Who's going to take them to the hospital? Even on weekdays when you have work, can you take time off?
Why would I take time off from work? That would be your job, wouldn't it?
What are you talking about?
I'm busy with work and I can't suddenly take a day off on a weekday.
I work on weekdays just like you.
But you're just a regular employee. You have a small workload and light responsibilities, so it's easy and convenient. I'm in a responsible position as a section chief, so I can't just go and take time off like that.
I guess your parents can't live with us after all. If that's the way you think about it, there's no way I'm living with them.
What the hell?
Basically, you should be the one to deal with your parents. It doesn't matter if I'm the wife or not, or whether my workload is light or not. And I don't see why you have the nerve to bring up the idea of them moving in together at a time like this. I'm sick in bed, missing work.
What do you mean you're sick? You're just laying around in bed.
Oh man, you're making me feel even worse. I'm going to bed, so we're done talking about this. I need to rest, so don't call me for a while. Rose, do you have something against your in-laws? Jasmine, what's wrong all of a sudden?
Don't be so obvious. Andrew told me. He said you refused to let us live with you.
Oh, about that. If it's about living together, let's talk about it some other time. I'm sure he told you, but I'm not feeling well.
Oh, just be quiet. We're not talking about your health right now. Our living together is more important than that.
Oh, God.
My son wants to help his parents. You ruined it by refusing to live with us.
That's not true. Andrew says he wants to help, but he's not going to do anything. Even if you guys got sick, he wasn't planning to take care of you. He wouldn't even take you to the hospital. He was planning to make me take care of his own parents.
What's wrong with that?
Oh gosh.
It's a wife's duty to take care of her husband's parents. Besides, I don't want to bother Andrew, who's busy with work.
So you're saying if it's the wife, you can bother her as much as you want?
That's what a wife is supposed to do. Just get some common sense. Stop fussing around and get the place ready for us. Apparently, you're not feeling well, but get yourself together and get our room ready. We're planning to move in there by the end of the month.
No. That'll be a problem. I don't want to live with you. Don't just go on deciding everything one-sidedly.
Oh, you be quiet. You have no right to refuse. You should just shut up and do as we say.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I better tell you up front, but we're not paying any living expenses even though we're living with you. Our son, Andrew, said living with you is a way of showing respect to us. He said we don't have to pay anything.
What?
And both of us have activities on the weekend, so you'll have to take us and pick us up.
Activities?
Dad is taking painting classes and I'm learning yoga.
No way. Do I have to deal with all of that?
Because, Jasmine, you're our daughter-in-law. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the most important thing. When we move in with you, we're going to need some pocket money.
Pocket money? I'm going to pay all your living expenses and give you an allowance too?
Social Security isn't enough to get by on these days. Senior citizens have their own social life, you know.
If you want an allowance, why don't you ask your son for it?
It's hard to ask him to do something so embarrassing. That's why I'd like you to take care of it on the side without telling him. You're both working, so I'm sure you have plenty of money.
Oh, this is all just too much. And there's no way I could be able to live with you. I'm really sorry, Jasmine, but we will never live together, so you better give up on it now.
What did you just say to me?
Well, I have to go now. I think I'm getting even sicker because of you guys. Andrew, I'm going to be hospitalized.
What? Hospitalized?
Recently, I've been feeling very nauseous and I don't have much appetite at all. So I went to the hospital. It looks like I have a big ulcer from stress.
I didn't know it was that serious.
I thought it would go away if I just stayed home and slept. I've been working pretty hard lately. Maybe that's why.
Oh, come on. How could you have any stress when you don't even work that much? What's going to happen to my life when you're in the hospital? I'll be eating at restaurants every day from now on, and I'll have to clean up after myself.
You don't have to talk like that. The doctor says I should stay in the hospital for a week or two, so you'll have to take care of yourself during that time.
So you're going to be in the hospital that long? Then I guess we will have to have my parents live with us.
What? Live together?
They live with us and my mom will take care of the housework. You have no right to complain. It's your fault for getting yourself hospitalized and not being able to do your job.
Why are you just going ahead and deciding all this on your own? I told you I don't want to live with them.
Shut up. I told you you have no right to complain. My parents always wanted to live with us and I need help with the house. It's a conflict of interest.
I can't believe I'm going to have to live with them when I get out of the hospital. It's so bad it makes the pit of my stomach growl.
Okay, I've made up my mind. They're moving in starting today.
Oh God.
I'll start moving my parents' stuff in right away. I don't care what you say. They're living with us.
I told you I don't want to. I can see my mother-in-law rubbing me the wrong way every day.
Do you really hate my mother that much? Then you'll be in the hospital for the rest of your life. There's no place for you to come back to.
I'm not going home.
What do you mean?
I'm going straight home to my parents' place after I get out of the hospital.
What do you mean you'll go back to your parents' house? Why aren't you coming back here?
Of course, it's because I'm getting a divorce. I can't live with you anymore.
What the hell?
Forcing this on me while I'm in the hospital? I never thought you were such a selfish person.
Oh, come on, why are you suddenly talking about divorce? Are you seriously planning not to come back when you get out of the hospital?
Why? What are you worried about? There's no place for me to go back to, is there?
That's just a figure of speech. It's because you wouldn't listen about living with my parents. I thought it'd be a good time to proceed with the plan because you were in the hospital. I thought you would just come home as usual after you got out, and then you'd accept living with them because you had no choice.
I've told you again and again, I absolutely refuse to live with them. So I won't accept it because I have no choice, and I'm choosing divorce.
Oh, come on now.
Or rather, it was because I felt like I couldn't live with you anymore, even before they were going to live with us.
What? Me?
Hey Andrew, do you know why I got a hole in my stomach from stress?
It was because you were working too hard, right? Even though you don't even really have a job title like I do. It's funny that you're working so hard when you don't even have a real job. You're pretty bad at getting your point across.
You have no idea. Hard work doesn't just mean your job. I work full-time every day and you leave all the housework to me. On top of that, I have to take care of you.
Huh? You've been doing the housework and taking care of me for a long time. It's ridiculous that you're getting stressed out over it now. You've at least had time to rest.
In my spare time, I was collecting evidence of your affair. Thanks to that, I didn't have time to sleep at all.
What's that? Wait a minute. Hey, what do you mean evidence of my affair?
You think I didn't know? I've known about your affair for a long time. The woman you're having an affair with is a temp worker at your office. You pretended to work late and went out with her 4 times a week. It seems you're really into her.
What? How long have you known about this?
Well, I found out about 6 months ago, I guess. I ran into you on the way home from a company welcome party. I happened to see you two walking hand in hand.
What?
I immediately asked a professional agency to investigate the affair, but the investigation was more expensive than I had imagined. And even if we got divorced, I was worried about the future with the money I was making at the time. So I let it be for 6 months while I prepared for the divorce.
You can't be serious.
Because you left me with all the housework, I couldn't do any overtime and I got stuck in the ranks. So I worked tirelessly to get a promotion. I worked harder than usual to stay on time and finish more than usual so you wouldn't find out. And in my spare time, I'd look for evidence of your affair. It was hard work and it made me sick to my stomach every day, but it got me the promotion. I'll be making a lot more money and I'm not afraid of getting divorced from you anymore. I've got plenty of evidence that you cheated on me, so it'll be easy to file for compensation.
Oh, wait a minute. I was just having a little fun. It's not serious, so there's no need for divorce.
It's unbelievable that you would make me do everything so you could go out and fool around. It only makes me want to divorce you even more.
What?
As soon as I get out of the hospital, I'll proceed with the divorce proceedings. And I'm going to demand compensation from you. Please make sure everything goes smoothly so I don't get a hole in my stomach again.
Oh, come on now.
Don't be disappointed. You won't have a wife that doesn't want to live with your parents. From now on, you can be as respectful to your parents as you want. Okay, so I gotta go now. I've already told them I don't want any visitors, so don't come storming into the hospital or anything like that.
Rose, what are you thinking? Andrew's really upset. He said you slapped him with a divorce out of nowhere. You're not serious about divorce, are you?
I'm serious. I don't want to live with a cheating creep anymore.
Just because he cheated on you? Don't be stupid. Come home when you get out of the hospital. You're moving in with us.
Why do you want to live with me so badly? It would probably be easier for you guys if you didn't have such a troublesome daughter-in-law.
Because your father and I are getting old and we are worried about our health.
You're lying, aren't you?
Huh?
Because you won't be able to pay off your debts behind your son's back without me, right?
What?
I had a bad feeling about this. The moving together was sudden and you guys were very persistent about it. I thought there might be something behind it, so I did some research. I found out that you and your husband are in debt.
That's a lie. How do you know that? What did you do?
I took a look in your mailbox. I found a lot of demand letters. One of them was from a consumer finance company.
What a thing to do. You snooped in our mailbox? Who do you think you are?
Who do I think I am? Well, I'm your daughter-in-law.
It's an invasion of privacy to look at other people's letters. That's insane.
Don't talk like I'm not family. Andrew told me that my in-laws are family, not strangers. I didn't even open the letters. If they're family, it's fine to look inside the mailbox, isn't it?
What?
The reason you asked me to give you some money without telling Andrew, was it to pay off debt? I don't know the specific amount, but it sounds like it's pretty bad.
Well, that's...
But it is hard, isn't it? Senior citizens have their social life. The monthly fees you pay together for your activities amount to about $800. If you quit that, you could pay off your debts. But you can't stop because you have your social life. If it's too hard for you to do it, I can contact them and tell them you're withdrawing from the classes.
Don't do that. Painting and yoga are the only thing we have to live for. Dad seems to enjoy having a beautiful art teacher teach him. And I'm having fun learning yoga from a young, handsome yoga instructor. It's hard to pay off my debt, but I don't want to stop.
Well then, go ahead and continue while being in debt. I'm not going to be a family member anymore, so it's none of my business. I'm sure your kind son Andrew will help you out as part of his respect to his parents.
Rose, you're already discharged from the hospital, right? Why haven't you come home yet?
What are you talking about? I told you I wasn't going home when I got out of the hospital.
My mom and dad are waiting for you. Why don't you hurry up and come home?
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not going there? We're divorced. We're strangers.
Hey, do me a favor, Rose. Will you reconsider the divorce? I was just screwing around. I would never leave you.
Cheating is cheating, for fun or not. The fact that you cheated on me doesn't go away. No matter how much you apologize, it's a waste of time. Just get the divorce and pay off your parents' debt.
I can't handle that much debt on my own.
What? Is it that much?
$100,000 in total. I'm so shocked. It's way more than I imagined.
How could it be as much as $100,000? They were just spending money on expensive lessons, weren't they?
The thing is, I didn't know it either, but they were both spending money left and right. My dad's retired and on a pension. He was spending money the same way he did when he was working. Slowly, their savings started to dwindle until they ran out, and his debt started to mount up.
Oh, since you mention it, they both like traveling abroad, don't they?
I think they went abroad at least once a year.
If you kept doing that while living on a pension, you'd run out of savings.
I can't believe my parents were in debt. It's sad how pathetic they are.
But, on the contrary, it's a good thing they only have that much. You can afford to pay back $100,000, can't you? You're getting a really good salary. Even if you pay me my share of the property and compensation, you still have a good amount of savings.
And now that savings is about to run out. I'm about to be fired from my job.
What?
That woman betrayed me.
What? Did she dump you? Why?
You said you were divorcing me, so I had no choice but to propose to her. She turned me down and told the company.
Wow. You said she was just a fling, but then you asked her to marry you?
Well, I had no choice. You said you were divorcing me.
I can't believe you proposed to her.
I can't go back to being single now. I can't do anything about the house. There's no way I can find someone to remarry a divorced guy who lives with his parents.
That's why she turned you down.
She's the only girl I had at the time.
And as a result, you were embarrassingly dumped.
This really sucks. She seemed really into having a good time, and then she played the victim. She lied and said that I threatened to cut her contract if she didn't do what I said. Because of that, I was immediately suspended by the company.
Wow, you're a hopeless man, but your mistress is more ruthless than I thought. She's been sleeping with someone's husband for the past 6 months and then plays a victim?
I didn't see that coming either.
That's too bad.
Don't talk to me like I'm somebody else. I need you to prove my innocence. Of course, I admit that I cheated on you and I apologize. I'll even pay you some compensation. So please come back to me and tell the company the truth. With the evidence you've gathered over the past 6 months, I can explain to the company that our relationship was mutually consensual.
I respectfully decline.
What?
I would never go back to you, but out of pity, I'll lend you the evidence I have of the affair, but I'll charge you a fee. Let me see, how about $5,000 for all the evidence?
Are you kidding me?
Collecting all of that proof gave me an ulcer. I'm not going to lend it to you for free.
Oh, give me a break.
And you have to agree to the divorce immediately. Otherwise, I won't lend you one piece of evidence no matter how much money you offer me.
I don't want a divorce.
But you want proof of the affair, right?
Oh God, it's not fair to make divorce a condition.
Well, I'll leave it up to you. Bye. After that, Andrew persistently tried to get me back together with him. I guess he was still afraid of getting fired from the company, so he reluctantly agreed to the divorce. He immediately transferred the compensation and the $5,000 for the use of the documents. Thanks to this, he was able to receive proof of the affair from me and was able to avoid being fired. Soon, however, Andrew voluntarily resigned from the company. Rumors of the affair spread within the company. He couldn't take everybody continuously looking at him sideways. After resigning, Andrew and his parents began to live on part-time jobs. Because of debts, the family finances were tight. Of course, his parents had to stop going to their classes. They all just moaned and complained, saying it wasn't supposed to be like that. They are working hard from morning till night every day. As for me, I returned to my parents' house to start a new life. Thanks to the support of my family, my health has improved. I have been entrusted with a challenging job at work, and I am living a fulfilling life.
Janet, long time no see. Actually, I have something to tell you. Is this a good time? Hi, it's been a while, Susan. What do you mean? Something happened? Well, actually, I'm dating Bob. Bob. Could he be my older brother? Yes, he is. Really? Surprised, right? I had to tell my best friend first. I was a little surprised, but I'm glad. Both my brother and Susan are very important to me, so I'm very happy that you two are going out. I'm glad to hear you say that. Actually, Bob and I are thinking about getting married. Wow, that's great. Congratulations. Well, it hasn't been decided yet. If things continue as they are, I'm sure we'll end up getting married. I see. We were just friends, but now we're going to be a family. That's great. Family? Yeah. I can't wait to see what the future holds. You guys make a great couple. Thank you, Janet. We'll be seeing each other more often from now on. Yeah, well, by the way, since you are wheelchair-bound, it must be hard for you to get a boyfriend. I'm sorry I got carried away. Thanks for worrying about me, but I can go out now, and I have people who support me, so I'll be fine. I'm going to do my best to have a happy marriage someday. You are helping me a lot too, and I really appreciate it. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. I hope we can stay as good friends. Of course. Let's continue to be good friends. See you later. See you later, Susan. I wish you all the best. Susan, I heard you and my brother decided to get married. Yeah, you heard it from him? Yes, I did. He looked so happy. Congratulations on your engagement. Thank you. I know you and my brother have been dating for the past 6 months, but I thought engagement and marriage were a little further along. I heard you're planning to have your wedding in 3 months. Uh-huh. I guess we are in a fairly rushed marriage. But we're classmates, and we've been going back and forth to each other's houses since we were kids. My brother and I are 8 years apart, but we saw each other a lot, so it's not at all surprising. Well, He was always praising you. He said he's very grateful to you for supporting me with my crippled leg. I'm so happy. Finally, you and I are going to be family. Shut up! What? Can you stop calling us family? It's gross. Hey, what's going on? Susan, did I say something to offend you? Ugh! That's enough! It's a pain in the ass. So much for playing nice with each other. Susan, well, we used to be really good childhood friends. But since you started living in a wheelchair 3 years ago, it's been a pain in the ass. What? Just because we live close to each other and we went to the same school, I had to take care of you. And my parents? I don't know what it was, but they always told me to help you. Well, even so, after I fell in love with him, who grew up to be a handsome man, I was able to put up with that, but... Put up with me? That's right. In front of him, I acted the part of a kind friend. Huh. Is that? Now you know why I was your friend. I took care of you because he would like me. I thought that if I kept showing him how kind I was helping his sister, he would surely fall in love with me. That came true. So you are out of my life. What? You mean you used me to date my brother? That's one way of putting it. But don't tell him about this, okay? Because he loves me for being kind. Not only will he not believe you, but he'll say, "Don't say bad things about my fiancé." I'm sure he'll be furious with you. So that's how you feel about me. What else could I think of? To be honest, I was sick and tired of being with you. Do you have any idea how much time I wasted on you? I don't think it's a big deal to use you to make him fall for me. That's enough. I get it. I can get around without your help now. Huh? Thankfully, I've got a job and I'm making a good living. I have to think ahead when I go out, but I'm used to that. Besides, there are other people who can help me, so I don't need your help anymore. Thank you for everything. Janet, can I have a word? What's up? We decided the venue for our wedding day. I'm so happy. I wanted to tell you first. Oh, I see. Where did you decide on? We're having our wedding in a restaurant. We just had a meeting with the staff there today. The atmosphere is great and the food looks really good. Susan really likes it too. That's great, but is it wheelchair friendly? Of course. The venue is barrier-free, so you can attend without worries. Thank you for thinking about me. Of course. I want my sister to celebrate my marriage. Yeah, well... Janet, is there something on your mind? You seem a little down. Huh? No, it's nothing. Really? It's nothing, I'm fine. Okay. I'm looking forward to your wedding. Thanks. Well, let me know if you need any help. Thanks, I'm really okay. I'm sure Susan is looking forward to having you there. You guys have been best friends since elementary school, right? Yeah. Janet, you're acting a little weird. No, I'm fine. I'll be there for the wedding, I promise. Janet, just to make sure, you're not planning to come to the wedding tomorrow, are you? What? What do you mean? I'm invited. You need to read the room. You're not going to be there. What? What are you talking about? I can't miss my brother's wedding. All you have to do is just say you're not feeling well or something. Why can't I go? Because it would be embarrassing to show you in your wheelchair. If you insist on coming, don't use a wheelchair. I heard it's barrier-free. No wheelchairs allowed. I don't want people to know that one of my new family is in a wheelchair. We have several mutual friends. That's irrelevant. Don't you understand? I want people who don't know you not to know you. Bob is wonderful and I want to marry him. But you're hard on the eyes, so don't come to our wedding. I understand. Then I won't come. I'll stay home tomorrow. That's what I want you to do. Oh, yeah. You're gonna have to get out of your parents' house too. Why? Don't you know? I'm moving in with them after the wedding. And you're in the way. If I live with you, I'll have to take care of you again, just like before. I want you to get out of their house by the time the wedding is over tomorrow. Don't you ever show up again. Janet, I need to check something. Can we talk on WhatsApp for a minute? What's up? Why do you want to text me? We are in the same house. Dad is in the living room, so I don't know if it's okay to ask you out loud. So I thought I'd just, you were texting with someone earlier with a difficult look on your face, weren't you? Oh, yeah, well... I'm sorry. I just caught a glimpse of it. You were talking to Susan, right? She said something like no wheelchairs at the wedding tomorrow, or that you should miss it, or... What was that? Oh, you saw that much? You looked so troubled, so I got curious. I see. It's written all over my face. Can you tell me more about what was said earlier? But... Don't worry about tomorrow being the wedding, or she's my fiancé. I just want the truth. Okay, then I'll tell you. Actually, I think she was using me. What did you say? Since I became wheelchair-bound, she was devoted to supporting me. She said she was pretending to be a good friend of mine so that you would like her. Seriously? It's true, she told me. But now that you guys are engaged, she's done with me. She doesn't want people to know that one of her relatives is in a wheelchair. And she wants me to miss the wedding because I'm hard on the eyes. I can't believe it. She would say such a thing. I didn't want to believe that she felt that way either. I always thought that she and I were best friends. Damn, I couldn't see who she really was. It can't be helped. I didn't notice it either until she told me. She's a good actress. She hates me, but if you love her, I'm okay with you marrying her. Janet. Your being happy is the most important thing. Thank you, Janet. I'm really sorry that I didn't notice the pain you were going through. It's okay. It's my fault for not telling you. I'm on your side. Oh, could it be that... You have nothing to worry about. Well then... Hey, Janet? Can you come to the wedding venue right now? Susan, what's wrong? Just come now. Why? You were the one who asked me not to attend, right? I changed my mind. I can't go on foot. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. Just come quickly. No, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on either. I've come to a restaurant where we were scheduled to have a wedding, and nobody was there. I'm the bride. I was the first one to arrive at the restaurant thinking it would take time dressing up. Not my dad, not my mom, uncles, aunts, cousins, and your family and relatives. No one is here. I mean, Bob isn't here either. And the restaurant is closed, so I can't even get in. What's going on? Anyway, just come. We're best friends, aren't we? Susan, what are you talking about? I told you to come to my wedding. No. I thought the wedding was canceled. Huh? What do you mean canceled? I didn't hear anything about that. My brother visited your parents last night. He told them about the situation, calling off the engagement and the wedding. The president of my brother's company made sure that none of the food in the restaurant went to waste. They're hosting a company dinner with that tonight. What? What are you talking about? It's true that he came to my house last night, but he told them that you, who are in a wheelchair, would not be attending. So when he left, he said with a serious face, "Well, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow." Susan, are you okay? What? You were listening to my brother last night with your parents, weren't you? Yes, of course. He noticed what I want. He went out of his way to tell them that you were going to be absent. What he went to talk about was indeed about my absence from the wedding. But he went to complain that you act like I'm just in the way and tried to force me out of the wedding. Huh? Complain? My brother said he's going to text you now so you can talk to him. Wait a minute! What the hell is going on? I'm so stunned. I heard you went to the venue alone. You didn't listen to me at all, did you? Bob? How did you interpret what I said yesterday? Well, what do you mean? You said that having a family member in a wheelchair is a hindrance to her future, so I won't invite her to the wedding. That's what you said. I couldn't let that statement go, so I went to complain. Huh? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard what I said from there or not, but you started grinning and playing with your phone. I figured you were done talking. That was the important part. I was talking about breaking off the engagement. Jeez! Hey, Susan. Janet saved your life, didn't she? How can you say something like that to her who is now in a wheelchair because of that incident? What? Who saved my life? What are you talking about? Huh? Wait a minute. No way. You weren't even aware of that? Huh? Huh? This is a little... Bob? What? Anyway, let's talk again. Oh my God! I had no idea! I didn't know you saved my life! Well, it wasn't a big deal, but it is true that I got injured for you. You fell down the stairs because you were protecting me? You were so busy chatting that you didn't notice the stairs in front of you. You almost stepped off the staircase, but I hurriedly pulled your arm. I fell down the stairs as a reaction. I thought you were fooling around, and you pulled my arm and you fell as a reaction. That's why my parents were so concerned about you and wanted me to take care of you. I didn't want you to feel too bad, so I didn't bring it up. I had no idea that the person who was in the middle of all this had made such an assumption. Well, your parents didn't tell you anything? Come to think of it, I think they were talking about how you were the reason I was able to move around freely. But I never thought that you were protecting me. I'll take this opportunity to say this. You don't really listen to what people have to say. You tend to be selfish. What? What do you mean? You were also selfish when my brother broke off the engagement. He was very angry at that time. You interpreted it as, my sister in the wheelchair said that she would not attend the wedding. Did I? You don't see it yet. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Huh? It depends on what you're going to do with yourself. But I can't believe that even after all this has happened, you are not sorry. What am I supposed to do then? It's like there's no one on my side. No one at all. I guess figuring out for yourself why this happened is one step you can take to grow. Anyway, until I feel okay, please get out of my sight. Janet! Janet, I have a favor to ask. Please pick up the phone. What? I don't think we have anything to talk about. I got kicked out of my parents' house. Oh. My parents are really upset about what happened. They said they're cutting ties with me. I tried to go to my relative's house, but they all kind of ignored me. I don't know where to go. I'm in an internet cafe right now. Well, you brought this on yourself. I quit my job because I was going to be a housewife after I married Bob. And my savings are about to run out. I'm really in trouble. So, what do you want me to do? Can you convince Bob? What? If you persuade him to get back together with me, I'm sure he will listen to you. I don't want to. Please, Janet, I want another chance. Even if I ask him, there's no way he'd budge. But I can't live alone. I don't care what happens to you. Oh no! We're best friends! Best friends? You used me. How dare you? It can't be helped. I really wanted Bob. Please, Janet, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for everything I've done. It's too late. I will continue to take care of you. I think I told you before, but I don't need your help anymore. But, let me be clear. It's hard on the eyes if you are around. Oh no! I'll block you now. Goodbye. Janet, wait! In the end, it seems that Susan ended up living with her uncle who lives far away. Her savings had run out, and she was about to become homeless, so she begged her uncle and his wife. They reluctantly let her in. Her engagement is off because she upset my brother, and I saved her life, which she never expected. I was told that she is quite emotionally unstable. She's now going to counseling from her uncle's house, and rumor has it that she has completely aged and changed her appearance. The Susan I knew was beautiful and sociable. Now, she seems to be a recluse, except when she goes for counseling. As for me, I guess it's thanks to my hard work and continued rehabilitation. I am now able to walk without a wheelchair with support. I can only thank my family for their encouragement and support. I will continue to do my best in rehabilitation with the goal of being able to walk by myself someday.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.